Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Sneak T, you guys. Today we have a very good video, something different for the channel. Today I'm gonna show you guys how I find my deals, my steals, my gems on eBay, you guys. Let's get it. I just want to say I'm not an paid affiliate. This is not a sponsorship by eBay. eBay is just a site where I get my kicks from, and I've been getting my kicks from for a long time, way before StockX and Gold and all those other apps out there. So I just want to help share with you guys strategies and ways to find good sellers, good shoes on eBay, how to avoid scams and fakes and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you guys a lot of this video, and I'm going to be going through the app with you and showing you how I search, how I find deals, what shoes I'm looking for, and importantly, how to tell which sellers are good and all that good stuff. It's a lot of details, so I hope you guys are paying attention. Subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below if you guys are looking forward to more videos like this. So let's dive into it. Now, first off, if you're looking for new shoes versus used shoes, that's going to be a big difference in price, and it's going to help determine your negotiation. So let's just start off looking for a shoe. Let's just search Air Jordan 1. Let's do the patent breads, because that's a common shoe. A lot of people probably didn't hit on those on release day, and it's probably a shoe that people felt like they can come back to, which is now it's probably a good time to cop them before the price starts getting up there too much. So let's search these patent breads, and I'm just gonna search my size for the sake of the video, which is a size 10. So this is where it gets interesting. Now you could just search Air Jordan 1 patent bread, but I'm gonna show you guys how I search. Now first off, are you looking for an auction or buy it now? I personally like buy it now because I don't really like waiting. So let's go to buy it now. Condition, we're just gonna go with new for the video right here. Now this is a new feature, authenticity guaranteed. We're just gonna go ahead and toggle that anyway for the sake of this video and to rest assured. But I will show you an example on how to find shoes if you do not have the authenticity guaranteed toggle switch. So let's go ahead and put that on. Now importantly, let's go ahead and toggle our size, because we don't want to waste time looking at an unnecessary amount of shoes, because the thing is, for me on eBay, I like to narrow down my search, and that's why I like eBay, because you can narrow down to your size, condition, and all that stuff. So we're just going to toggle size 10. So once we have our size toggle, that's going to be kind of our main thing. Now what I used to do, and what you still can do, is item location. Now you could just do US or North America, depending on where you at. For the sake of this video, we're just going to focus on US. Sorry you guys if you're not in the US, but this should work wherever you live at, and that just helps narrow down your item location, which could help weed out, you know, like fraud sellers or whatever. Not saying everybody outside of your country is a fraud, but if you want things to get to you quicker and you just want that rest assurance, go ahead and do that. So we could go here and just go ahead and do search, which is fine, but let's go ahead and go at our price, because that's the big point too. Now the price on these, I feel like, let's just say you don't want to pay more than $250. Let's try to find a pair for $250. Okay, nice. Just gotta follow our trade block for sure. So it looks like only one result, but look at here though, it's authenticity guaranteed. We have a size 10, $250 plus shipping. That's not bad. Now I'm gonna show you guys what to look for once you are on a listing. So once you're on your listing, right now we can see that the photo looks great. Photos are clear. There's multiple photos, multiple angles. The shoes look really well. They got the bottoms. They show the laces. The lace bag is detached, which, if that's a big deal to you, you know, if you're gonna resell them, I get it. But if you're just gonna keep them for personal, it's not that big of a deal to me. Box is in great condition. We have our size tag, size 10. Everything looks great on the shoes. Now after I look at all the pictures, the next thing, obviously besides like the price and stuff like that, is I go to the description. Now this description is pretty simple, but it is well laid out, and they do have some really good details in here. Like they have brand new, never worn, extra pair of laces have been disconnected from the shoe. So I do like that they mention that. That is a good tip. And another good thing here is they say they purchased them from the sneakers app. Now, is there proof of that? Do we really know? You know, no. But the fact that they stated that just has an extra rest assurance, and it's just a good thing to do as a seller. So I highly recommend that. So far everything looks good on these. Let's look at the seller. Now that's the next most, if not the most important thing, you guys. So after everything looks so good, like the photos, the description, the price, everything's pretty much in line. We look at our seller, and so far we can see our seller has 100% feedback, and he has 90 reviews, and he's been a member since 2019. So those are all great things. He's not really new. He has history. He has 100% feedback. You know, that's really well, that's very, very important, those 2 pointers right there. And also another good thing too is that they have other listings. Now we can click and they have a store, and they have followers. They have 212 items sold, multiple shoes for sale, different cards. So anything relative to sneakers and other sneakers is also a good point. One red flag, and we might show an example of like someone selling a sneaker and then they have nothing relative to their selling channel or no history of selling sneakers. Sometimes that can be a red flag. So everything so far with this pair looks legit. So if this was me and I was looking to buy a pair of Bread Ones size 10, I would pull the trigger on these. Everything looks good on this listing, so this is a good one, good find. Okay, so now let's give a different scenario. Let's say you're looking for a shoe like the Air Jordan 4 White Oreo, because I actually need those in my collection. Air Jordan 4 White Oreo, those are going for like $400 to $500 depending on their size. So let's just say you want to pay, like, let's say I'm looking for a pair for $450. That's pretty fair. Size 10, OGL, great condition. Let's see if we can find a size 10 for $450. How you word your search is very important, so pay attention to how I word this search. I could just type Jordan 4 White Oreo, right? And that would work. But you want to be more descriptive than that. So I'm going to go Air Jordan 4 Retro, because we want to weed out all those other Jordans that aren't retros. We really want to be descriptive and get right to the shoe that we're looking for. Air Jordan 4 Retro White Oreo. Now here's another thing too. We call them the White Oreos, at least most of us, but they're also called the Tech Gray or Tech White, I want to say. So you could type that as well. So there's different options. If you don't see what you're looking for in one way, reword it a different way, like searching the band ones or the bread ones, you know what I mean? So let's just go with White Oreo, and then if you want to be more descriptive, you can put the year, and you can sometimes even click the recommended right there, because then it has men's shoes category. So we'll just do that. Now we're always going to go to filter, which is something I always do. I always filter out. I like buy nows. I'm looking for a brand new, and let's go to size 10. Now we don't have the authenticity toggle switch, and that could be because of searches, and that's broad. We only have 3 results, so let's see what we got. We see one for $479. This one has multiple sizes. It looks like $539. That's legit. That's under my target price. Now none of these, this one has so this is a good example. Let's say this was the only option on here, right? Because I said, oh wait, these are at 500. I said 450. Yikes. Well, what you could do is, if they don't have the offer option, you could send them a message. So you can go down, scroll down here, and then you go to contact seller, and I would just type in here, would you be willing, to take my offer or whatever. That's just one example. One thing too, also, you guys, like, you might not find what you're looking for right away. So a really tip that has helped me find steals, because things don't always last when a deal pops up, is saving your searches. So let's just say, like, we searched that Air Jordan 4 Tech White Oreo, right? Now we didn't see anything. Now what you can do is click save search. You can even get email and push notifications if you want, but if you don't, every time you log into the app, you come to your search tab, you click on your saved, and you just put on a refresh, and it'll have a dot right there if there are any new searches. So that's very good tip to help you guys find gems, because they don't always last when they pop. So actually, after looking at that, some shoes are actually not going to be as cheap on eBay as sites like StockX and Go, and that's just because there's not as many sellers. So sometimes you can actually get a higher dollar amount for your shoe on eBay because the inventory might not be as broad, versus an easier site to sell on like StockX, which requires very minimal work as a seller. no descriptions and all that other stuff. So selling and shipping details, all that is figure out with other sites like StockX and Go. But I still like eBay, and I wanted to share with you guys a few shoes that I picked up from eBay. I picked up these Yeezy 350 Boost Zebras actually before the recent restocking Yeezy day, so I ended up paying more than what the market is now on these. But these, I actually did wear these. I had a sole protector on them. They do look DS, but these were worn once. This is an eBay cop. One of my recent eBay cops that I really like compared to one of our recent releases, the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red, you guys, is the Air Jordan 3 True Blues from 2016. Now this is a very, very clean pair. Let me know what you guys think of these. They are OG insole laces. Now it did not come with the box or hang tag, but I ended up finding the box and hang tag on eBay. And that's just another reason I like eBay, you guys, because these did not come with the box, like I said, and hang tag. But the funny thing too about it is I ended up finding the OG box on eBay in the same size, and that is very rare. I have bought replacement boxes before, but I have never been able to find the same shoe in the same size in that box, and also the hang tag here. So I was able to find a pamphlet as well, but people were charging way too much than I wanted to pay for just a piece of paper. So let me know what you think of these eBay cop right here. And another pair of shoes that I was glad I could add to the collection from eBay that are some heat that, you know, that I felt like I slept on when they came out. But anyways, I was able to add them to the collection for a steal, in my opinion. The Air Jordan 1 Mocha Highs, you guys. OG high mochas. These are fire. These are worn a few times, but they are really, really clean. And just a dope shoe that I'm glad that I was able to pick up from eBay. You can rest assured that your kicks come. They also come pretty quick too. Like, no matter where your seller is, usually eBay has very, very quick processing speeds and shipping speeds, so I really have no complaints about that. Some people may have other stories, but my personal experience has been thus pretty great. In the beginning, I will say, when they first started to implement this authenticity checking, it did take a while, but they have worked out the kinks, I think, and things have been running really smooth. I know a lot of us might not trust StockX and all these other sites, and that's why I wanted to share with you guys eBay, where I pick up a lot of my kicks from. I always trust them, and I think you guys should check them out. If you haven't, I'm not paid to say this. I just want to share with you guys an alternative to find gems and find shoes that you might not be able to find near you. Let me know if you guys have any experience with eBay. Let me know what you guys think was the best shoe that I caught from eBay. And if you like this video on how to find gems, I do have another video that I could do on how to sell on eBay as well. I do have a lot of experience selling shoes on eBay. So drop a comment down below and put a fire emoji if you guys want to see a video on how to successfully sell shoes on eBay. This is your boy Sneak T signing out. Be positive, you guys. I'll catch y'all later.